So we're at the Super Bowl. You have Tom Brady and the Buccaneers going against Patrick Mahomes and the Kansas City Chiefs. You have Bruce Arians against Andy Reid. You have Rob Gronkowski against Travis Kelce. You have the plethora. You have Mike Evans, Chris Godwin, Antonio Brown going against Nicole Harmon and Tyreek Hill. And of course you still have Le'Veon Bell. You still have Clyde Edwards-Helaire, and you have Ronald Jones and Leonard Fournette. This is a star-studded Super Bowl, and it really comes down to which defense is going to be able to stop who. Because as we saw, Tom Brady's humming at the right time. Now, he's not playing mistake-free football, but he's not playing the teams that he's played has not been able to capitalize. He threw a couple of interceptions with the Saints. Of course, they didn't win. They threw 3 interceptions, I think 3 back-to-back-to-back interceptions against the Packers. They didn't win. Or the Packers didn't win. It's just, and I think Tom Brady knows this. He can't throw multiple interceptions against Patrick Mahomes. Because unlike what the Packers were able to do and unlike what the Saints were able to do, you're not going to, you throw interceptions, more than likely they're going to capitalize. So it's really Tom Brady against Patrick Mahomes. It's really two high-powered offenses against 2 high-powered defenses. Now, what are my predictions? I think that we're going. I think that this is, when you talk about storylines, I think that this is the best game that you could have had. When we talk about storylines, of course, you got the old GOAT, which is Tom Brady. You have the young, what people would say is probably the GOAT to be, which is Patrick Mahomes. This is the storybook. I would have preferred to see maybe Patrick against Aaron Rodgers, but that's not what we're getting. I think that what I've seen is, like I said, Tom Brady has been great. Tom Brady has been surgical. However, Tom Brady has made mistakes in these last 2 games, which is the Saints and the Packers. He's made mistakes. He's thrown bad interceptions. He's thrown some wild ball. You know what I'm saying? He's made some mistakes. The difference is, of course, the Packers weren't able to capitalize. Or while he's still making mistakes, Drew Brees is also making mistakes. I just think that the Kansas City Chiefs can play a cleaner game than, cleaner / less mistakes than the Bucs. However, you do have that vaunted defense, and there's a couple of linemen. I know the center, I think, is out with a torn ACL. I think a report came out yesterday saying another one of their offensive linemen is out due to COVID, COVID and everything. And I know a wide receiver, I think Williams, is not going to be there. And when you're going against the Bucs, JPP and Mohamed Sanu, Ndamukong Suh, I'm sorry. It's you need to be 100% with your offensive line. However, I have the Kansas City Chiefs winning back-to-back Super Bowls. I have them winning this game because I don't think, the game that really flipped for me, right? I had Kansas City Chiefs. Okay, let me say this. Before the season started, because I know people will go back and look at the clip. Before the season started, I had the Ravens and the Saints going to the Super Bowl. Clearly that didn't happen. But I did say in the beginning in the middle of the season, Kansas City Chiefs looks like it's going to be Kansas City Chiefs going. Like that's what I said. Now, the game that really showed me that Kansas City Chiefs might be on another level than everybody was the AFC Championship against the Bills. Everyone, including myself, thought that the Bills were at least on the same level as the Chiefs. And while I had the Chiefs winning the game, I thought it was going to be a close, drag 'em out game. I thought it was going to be a high scoring game. And I thought that it was going to be back and forth, and maybe the Chiefs won on a kickoff or no field goal or something like that. I thought it was going to be a lot closer. But the way that the Chiefs just dismantled and destroyed the Bills really showed me. And the Bills were hot. They were hot all season, and they were hot going into the AFC Championship. I was just like, yo, this we're seeing another level. And I said last week, we're watching a team that we can't even compare to another NFL team. We have to compare to get a respectable comparison. You have to compare the Kansas City Chiefs to like Golden State Warriors or to like a Miami Heat with LeBron and D Wade and Chris Bosh. You can't compare this team to an NFL team, and because it wouldn't do them justice. Now, do I think they're the greatest team ever? No. But I think that we've never seen a team like this, especially offensively. And that's when and not to mention, I saw the NFC Championship where the Packers had multiple chances to win this game or win that game. They just didn't capitalize. I have the Kansas City Chiefs beating the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. I'm not going to say a rout because I respect Tom Brady and I respect the Bucs more than that. But I don't think I think Kansas City Chiefs I think they'll score 30 or more points. That's a lot, honestly, in a Super Bowl. But I have them winning 38 to 28. I have Kansas City Chiefs beating Tom Brady and the Buccaneers 38 to 28. The same score that was the AFC Championship. So, those are my predictions. If I'm wrong, let me know. Of course, we have until Sunday. Let me know in the comments what you're doing. Let me know who you have winning. Just let me, we'll talk about it. We'll debate, but just let me know. Let me know.